here, Chris Capri, Second Skies Forex.com. So we are back. I have another video for you here. This one is not on price action, it's on Ишimоku cloud trading, particularly trading Kumo breaks. This is one of the many systems inside the standard Ишimоku systems, and it's very good at calling reversals. That's the main point of it. The real question is, why is it good at calling reversals? If you remember from your Ишimоku training, the Kumo, this blue thing here, represents support and resistance. So when price breaks it, it can often represent a reversal. Now, just because price breaks the Kumo doesn't mean that it's a good reversal trade. Inside traditional Ишimоku cloud trading, there are several parameters that are needed to qualify that Kumo break. Now, we're going to talk about one of them, and then we're going to talk about another parameter as well. So, if you remember, as I stated before, the Kumo represents support and resistance. Therefore, the thicker it is, the thicker that support and resistance is. When any instrument, currency pair or stock or indice, doesn't matter, breaks through support or resistance, the bigger the support or resistance it breaks through, usually the more powerful the reversal it is. And so, with that being said, if we break through a Kumo that is very thick, it can often lead to very powerful reversals. Now, just because it's a thick Kumo doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a good reversal. There are many other factors in play. Why is that? Well, because the Kumo can take on an infinite amount of shapes and sizes. And that's why the Ишimоku is challenging for people, is because it can take on so many shapes and sizes that it's kind of like, being a good baseball hitter. You have to learn how to see multiple pitches to be a really good batter. You can't just hit a fastball. You have to be able to hit curveballs, sliders, sinkers, speed changes. You have to be able to deal with all those situations. If you can only hit fastballs, you'll never survive in the professional baseball, because they'll just throw you curveballs and all these other pitches that you can't hit. So it's the same thing with this. And the reason why it's so challenging for people to trade the Ишimоku, or so mysterious as an indicator, is because it has so many variations of the Kumo, different types of Kumo breaks, the direction of the Kumo it's moving at the time of the break, the thickness or thinness of it, the trajectory, is it belly side up, is it belly side down, how much time was it on one side of the Kumo before it broke. All those things are important factors, and those are all very useful to know. We're going to go over just a couple examples here of some generally good setups for trading Kumo breaks. Here we have the 4-hour chart on the Euro-US dollar, and you can see that price action has spent a decent amount of time above it, a couple days above it, and then it sinks quickly and breaks through the Kumo. Now, this is nothing fantastic because the Kumo is incredibly anemic here, very thin. And so since it broke through this thin support here, it really didn't mean much. But what was interesting was how price responded to the Kumo after it. It then retraced just a little bit. And where did it retrace to? Something called a flat bottom. This is a very common formation when trading the Ишimоku cloud. Flat bottoms can often have a very powerful impact on gravitating price to it and rejecting it. And so we want to be able to understand them, why they happen, and spot them, because breaks that reverse to them can often lead to very good follow-through reversals. And this one did. Went right up to it, rejected off of it 3 times, and then sold off from 144, and here it is at 141.10, 300 pips later. So we could have used this as a rejection play. Another good example of this is the dollar CAD. Now this one's interesting. We're not going to talk about this break right here, but what's interesting about the dollar CAD is that it had several points in this swing down where it tried to attack the Kumo and just got rejected off of it. This one got actually a small penetration into it. This one rejected off of it, and then here, now it finally penetrated. When it broke convincingly and is climbing very fast. First time it broke in a long time. Look what happened when it broke. It broke at 103.91, and here we are 90 pips later, climbing at a very, very fast pace. The other thing along with price action here that supported this break was the series of bottom formation that was happening here. Here we had this impulsive move down, but it didn't make a new significant low, and then we made an actually higher low here. So we had a higher low going into this break, all confirming the potential reversal here. The other ones, we didn't have a higher low going into the attack of the Kumo. We had a lower low. First time we have a higher low, we break it. So this was another one of the possibilities out there. It's a very good trade. Also, this last one here is the Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar had been retracing and selling off for a while here, several days, and then it started this aggressive climb above it. Now it initially broke in a very impulsive move, the Kumo here, but then it retraced back into the Kumo. And so what did it do? It stopped, which is very common for it to stop at either a 20 EMA or a Tenkan or a Kijun inside the Kumo and then continue on. This stopping at the 20 EMA was a good confirmation that the reversal was in place, and when it broke the Kumo the second time, it came back, retested this time a flat top, and then went skyrocketing in the other direction, 300 pips. Now, if trading reversals is something you really enjoy, and you really enjoy trading the Ишимоку cloud, then you may want to consider checking out the Advanced Ишimоku course. You can check it out on our website, secondskiesforex.com. Inside that course, we teach 5 proprietary systems that you cannot find anywhere in the public. Why can't you find them in the public? Because they're non-traditional Ишимоku systems. One of them has to do with Kumo breaks. We tested every type of Kumo break on 6 different time frames with multiple entry and exit parameters in terms of time on one side of the market, how much it needed to break the Kumo by, what was the average pip move we could expect out of a Kumo break, all kinds of variables, and we were able to get out of 10 years of quantitative data very precise information on how to trade Kumo breaks, how to find the average move on them, and how to use them in a very proficient way, a very precise way based on quantitative data. We did analysis on Tenkan Kijun crosses, weak, medium, and strong crosses, how to trade the weak ones, which are incredibly difficult to trade, how to do inverse Ишимоку trading, enhanced swing trading with Ишимоku. All kinds of systems had come out of this analysis and work that we had done. This is all available in the Advanced Ишimоku course. So if you're interested in this, check us out at secondskiesforex.com. You can see the Advanced Ишимоku course page there. Take a look at it, and if you're really attracted to Ишимоku cloud trading, highly recommend taking this course. It will give you an edge in terms of how to trade the Ишимоku cloud in an incredibly advanced way and a non-traditional way as well. So that's it pretty much for this video. I want to thank you all for watching this here. We'll be back next week with another video. Until then, good luck trading, everyone.